Okay, switching gears to Georgia Tech. The Jackets, they improved to 6-0 on the year. First time they've done that since 2011. They beat Virginia Tech 35-20 on the flats on Saturday. Head coach Brent Key says while his team is hearing the outside noise, they're not really paying attention to it.
Yeah, they're going to hear things, right? But it's what's internal that they need to put their full attention to. And I think they've done a good job of that, of listening. And it comes down to trust. Do they trust what I say to them? Do they trust what their coaches say to them? And I think these guys do.
All right, the Jackets now ranked 12th in the entire country. They're bowl eligible, and they're 6-0 for just the second time since the 1960s. Joe, I want to start with you. This Georgia Tech team, they are as consistent as it comes right now. They're finding ways to win more than anybody else. They are dominant in the run game. They showed that again against Virginia Tech. What's making them so successful in that part of the offense?
I think that they're just so efficient. We saw Haynes King once again over 80% passing in this game. And it's not like this is an air-it-out football team, but he gets the job done when they need to. They're also just very diverse in the way that they're able to run the football. Credit to Brent Key and that offensive scheme for just the way that they're able to attack opponents from different angles with different formations, different motions before the snap. And they just make teams guard all 11 men, basically, or 5 men, I guess, that are eligible to get the football in any given play. And I think that they have the right leader in Brent Key to kind of go through this. Obviously, they had the scare against Wake Forest, and sometimes you need those and you need to survive those if you want to have the season you want to have. Georgia Tech had it, and I think that they're just rolling at this point. To me, they seem like one of the strongest teams in that conference.
The Duke game is becoming very intriguing for next weekend. I don't want to look too far ahead, but when you're talking Georgia Tech, guys, we may get an epic game at the end of the year. But Joe mentioned Haynes King. He is a quarterback that is not only fun to watch, but he is also getting it done in all phases. 3 touchdowns, 2 of which on the ground, 1 in the air. Home team, you were there to watch Haynes. Are you surprised by his level of consistency, or is this something we've grown to expect from King?
I'm not surprised at all. He's just covered and exudes dudeness. He's a leader. He's tough. He plays hurt. He doesn't complain about being hurt. He runs the football on first down. He runs the football on third down. He runs the football at the goal line. He is the embodiment of what you want a leader to be. He leads by example, and his teammates play for him. And this was a huge game for multiple reasons. One, you're 6-0 and you're bowl eligible, and that used to be something that the Jackets used to strive for. Now the bar is raised. You're not even talking about that. You're talking about playing well, coming off of the bye, being able to be fresh and run all over another team in the ACC. And now you have bigger aspirations. And you're right, this Duke game is the biggest game of the season, which you can hear on Sports Radio 680 The Fan. You win that, you get to 7-0. Now you start talking about ACC championship aspirations and college football playoff aspirations if you can get to 7-0.
Haynes King said they're not satisfied with what they've done so far, which means there's more to go get for the Jackets. I picked them to play in the ACC championship at the beginning of the year, so don't mess this up, okay? Home team and I both, Joe, are talking about the fact that Duke is up next for Tech in North Carolina. Real quick, you think it's a big game?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think it's probably one of the premier games that you could make right now in the ACC.